Welcome to Deadlands Dime Novels, The Adventures of Young and Holt, Issue 14, The Marshall Mess. I'm your narrator, Ernest Wick, intrepid reporter for the Tombstone Epitaph. In this issue, Young and Holt get to finding out whomever, or whatever, is paying a nighttime visit to the town, and they're about to find out where Annabelle has gone off to. No time to waste, so let's see where they're at.
So you were both in the hostel.
Yes.
And there are no townsfolk or no invaders. You're basically in here. There's probably one other individual in here who's come out in the hallway with a big panic look on his face. He's got his long johns on, and he's holding a gun, kind of wild-eyed, as you're gathering your guns out of your room. Yeah, and I think you went back to look and see to find where Annabelle was, and she was not there.
I didn't, but that's nice to know. We'll say I did.
All right.
You went back to grab the shotgun, but you totally left your pistols, if I remember right.
I got the shotgun, yes. At this point, I was going to go back and get the gun belt, the pistols, all that stuff.
I was running around fighting in my long john. So yes. I'm definitely going to pull some pants on, put my boots on.
Okay.
Going to assume...
Reload and strap up.
I had a level of fatigue. Did I lose it?
You know what? Let's make a vigor check and see how well you slept for the time that you slept.
3 to 4.
3 to 4.
Minus one.
Minus 1, so 2 and 3. All right, so you still have the level of fatigue. You've not gained any more, but you still have the level of fatigue. All right, so you're reloading, strapping up.
I'm also reloading and strapping up, although with much shakier hands.
You can hear
covered in blood a little bit.
Damn it, can't get these boots on.
You can hear sounds outside. You can hear some gunshots. You can hear people shouting. You can hear some screams. The one guy who I just mentioned, he comes kind of past your room door. No! Hey! What the hell's going on out there?
I don't know. Got 2 of them dead in here.
Whew.
I think it's whatever happened to Marshall.
What do you mean? Are they attacking us?
I think so.
Why would they do that?
Find him and ask him.
I gotta get my stuff. He goes running back to his room. All right, so you've got your things, minus your guest.
All right, so I'm going to go. I'm going to reload the shotgun.
Okay.
I'm going to throw on the gun belt, all that good stuff.
Yep.
It's going to be a little sloppy. And then I'm going to go running back to you. Annabelle's not here.
Who's got shirt and vest on, but it's not buttoned up, hats on, boots on, pants up and zipped, both gun belts on. He's got the saddlebag that he carried in with his stuff.
Oh, you're grabbing hip?
Over his shoulder, and he's got the rifle in his hand.
So, for a second there, you took so long to say you were wearing pants that I got a little confused. Wait, you're getting everything?
Yeah.
Oh!
I guess I'm going back. And because I just armed, I didn't grab like my backpack and all that sort of stuff.
So I'd hate for the place to burn down while you were running in there.
I hurry, most of it's bagged up anyways.
Okay, that takes you only a few more seconds.
Yeah.
I'm going to head to the front door
okay.
while I'm waiting on him.
All right.
And I'll just kind of do the peek around the corner.
Little peek outside?
Yeah.
It's dark. It's still nighttime, of course. And you can hear you see people running by, and it looks like they're being chased by others. You're not sure. You can see a few muzzle flashes. You're not picking on any details face-wise from anybody that you recognize.
I'm going to look for the herky-jerky movements that I saw coming at me.
Okay.
And I'll crack a couple of pot shots from the doorway at figures.
At said movements?
Yeah.
Make me a notice check. There you go. You go again.
Oh, I didn't go 3 times though. Only got 15.
15? That's still pretty good. You see one guy kind of run, and he's got his pistol, and he shoots, as he shoots, as he's backing up, and then he trips. As he's backing up, he falls on the ground, and there's two coming right at him. But they're still a little bit of distance away, but you can spot them easily. In fact, you probably, with that notice check, you get a good enough bead on them that you do not have any darkness penalties.
Okay. So yeah, from the doorway, leaning up against it with the rifle.
Just one shot?
Yeah, because I got the rifle out.
Just with the rifle, all right.
Well, hey, I'm making noise.
All right. Boom, rifle goes off.
Porter, we gotta move.
I'm coming!
Let's find out when you are. Jack for you. Ooh. I get a
Joker.
So your rifle shot goes off. You get both of their attentions, and they just come right at you. They just scramble up. Let's see. They're not going to get quite there. They're going to be almost there. But so they get basically right to the porch. You can hear faintly, as you are hard of hearing, you can hear faintly from across the street, you can hear the sounds of a baby crying and a woman screaming. Now it is your turn.
Well, one in the lead.
Just goes zinging right over his shoulder.
Ain't no good with this rifle, so for a secondary action,
Okay.
I'm just gonna chunk the rifle at the first one, and then
go ahead.
try to kick the door a little closed, so at least there's a barrier, so I'll have some time to
Pull the guns out?
Throw it.
Are you throwing the rifle in an attempt to slow them down, or just forget it and create distance?
A little of both.
A little both. All right. So make me an agility roll. Let's make it at -2. You're counting it.
5 minus 2 is 3.
3. You absolutely can back up, and you throw the rifle. It just kind of bumps right off of them. You back up. You try and hook your foot around what's left of the door, but it doesn't quite close. But you're back now into the hallway.
Okay.
Porter.
All right, so I'm back in the room still.
You were back in the room.
Got my bag. All right, I'm going to come running out, shotgun in hand. Probably see you backing up through the doorway.
Yeah, kind of stumbling because I just tried to kick the door closed.
Is there more?
Got 2 coming in.
All right, so I'm going to stop, raise the shotgun, and aim,
Okay.
and wait for the first one to come through.
Perfect. Queen. Ooh. Jack. Ooh, and I got a queen of clubs, but your queen of spades beats me, Porter.
All right, well, I'm going to keep aiming and wait for the first one to come through.
Okay.
Looks like Joshua's bait.
Yep.
That's right. That's going to end well.
So it lunges through the door, and it kind of jerks motion. It comes at you, arms outstretched, and it's going to attempt to take a little swipe at you there. Now, you want to try and jump in before it gets him?
That would be, yes.
Okay.
So do I need to make an agility roll?
Right. This should be pretty easy to beat.
Oh, snake eyes.
Oh!
No.
And you know what? I actually wrote the wrong agility die. Looking at the wrong thing. Okay.
Doesn't matter.
All right. So he just gets to go before you. So one of them
I freeze.
grabs. One of them attempts to grab Joshua and push him aside, which leaves a straight avenue for the other one to come down at you. It sees you down the hallway. He's not going to get to you in time, but let's make a little attack on you there, Joshua. All right, so he just kind of comes at you. You've got your guns out. He's kind of just grabbing at your arms, but you're pushing them away. He's not able to get you. The other guy is very close to you, but you can still shoot.
First, I'm going to make a smarts check to see if I picked out the fact I need to shoot him in the head. Someone never told me this, but I did see him kill the one hanging on me after I shot it
You have to get a good,
several times with a shotgun. That is not a good shot. So guess what? I'm putting 2 shells right in his chest.
All right.
Man, I am on fire today. So that's 5.
That is still a hit.
6.
6. All right. 6 damage?
No, that was 2, because the rate of fire 2. I unload both shells.
Oh, okay. All right. So both
hit
hits.
the hit.
Yep. 10 damage for the first shot.
Oh.
16 plus 5 is 21 plus 4 is 25 for the second shot.
25 for the second shot?
Damage, yeah.
Okay, so boom, the first shotgun blast goes off, and you just like rip away part of his shoulder, and his arm kind of sags down, but he jerks from the momentum, but keeps coming. Your eyes widen, pull the trigger again. How do you want to take him out?
The kick from the first shot raises the shotgun enough that the second shot hits him in the head.
Hits him in the head and just vaporizes.
Yeah.
And he just falls straight down dead.
And I dropped the shotgun in surprise.
Okay.
Like, this was right in front of me because he came running at me. So,
Jax. Yep, and your turn there, Joshua.
A6. And I am not aiming at this point. I am just firing more or less defensively at it.
Right, and so this one's at -2, right? Because it's
This is the primary. The secondary is at -2, yes.
yes.
hold on. What is your shooting die?
A D8. Oh. That's a 1.
Oh!
Thank you.
It's been a while.
I forgot about it for a while.
I haven't been rolling ones.
Yeah, you've been doing well.
Pretty good.
We didn't start this session well.
Bring the gun up as he's clawing at me, so I fire at the first one. Okay, 4 whopping.
Oh, there you go. You're doing good on damage.
And 3 is 13.
13.
Which is probably going to slough off.
And he does, actually. It just, the bullet just kind of sinks straight in his gut. And he just kind of keeps coming at
As he
you.
paws at me with his arm, it knocks the second shot over, so the gun is pointed down the hallway at Porter, and it goes up.
Okay. And how much damage did you do to Porter?
8.
What's your toughness?
My toughness is 5.
5. All right, so you do not take a wound, but you were possibly shaken.
Now I know why he dropped the shotgun. Something got me.
Yeah, there you go.
There you
That's
go.
exactly what happened.
You know, there's only 2 cards that can beat you, and I got one of them. The townsfolk, this clearly very angry townsfolk that you just shot, he just continues just to rake his claws at your face. And he misses you. I'm also not rolling very well.
It's all the smoke in the air.
So, but it is your turn.
Now that I'm back into it and remembering what happened upstairs,
Okay.
and he's getting close enough, I will try to basically almost throw myself at him so my guns are, pointed up. So I'm going to do called shot head.
Okay.
And,
No wonder he's hard of hearing.
yeah, everything's point blank right there. All right, so this is -4.
-4 for the head, yes.
Okay,
plus
-4,
damage.
-6.
Yep.
Another 1.
Oh, jeez. You can spend a chip to reroll that.
Let's do that.
All right.
All right, so miss.
So it was a miss. All right, but
Not a one.
it did not hit Porter.
I'm just going to put that over there since it rolled poorly. This guy. Second shot. Nope, because this one's at -6.
And that was at -6, so that's a -2 so far. All right, so you come up underneath, and he just pushes in you just enough so that when you let both rounds off, they just skim the sides of his
Too
head.
much moving.
And Porter.
I need to shake it off.
Right,
Shake off.
make that spirit roll, which this should be pretty easy for you, I'd imagine. 5. You are not shaken. You may proceed as normal.
Okay. Shotgun's on the ground. It's empty anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to draw one of my weapons.
Okay.
I'm going to draw the Colt Army,
All right.
raise it, level it, and shakily aim at the zombie clawing all
Do you
over.
have quick draw?
I do not.
It'll
Okay,
take your
so-
action to do that.
Okay, well then I'm going to
If
draw it.
you were shooting, if you were drawing and shooting, it'd be -2.
Yes.
But no, I wanted aim, but I can't do that yet. So,
Okay, so
all right,
you're drawing it. While you're doing that, make me a notice roll.
I can do that. Oh, that's better. 7.
Okay,
6.
So you see, you're still in this hallway, but you have a definite view of the outside action. You see something over Joshua's shoulder. Your first thought when you saw it was like, oh, that was a muzzle flash from a gun. but then something clicked in your head to make you think, nope, that's not a muzzle flash. I've seen that somewhere before, and it's not of conventional origin. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
You've seen something along those lines, but you know it was not a muzzle flash.
All right.
King of Hearts. Ooh, 3 of clubs and 8 of clubs. But you do get to go first there, Porter.
Distracted as I am by that, I am going to aim at the zombie clawing all over you.
All right.
So it's shaky hand, trying to follow the movement. I am aiming for the head.
Aiming for the head, okay. You also can hear screams outside, Porter. A baby and a woman crying, a woman screaming, and it sounds not distant, but it sounds very panicked. Continues to claw at you. Ooh, 5. That is a hit with a raise. Don't worry about it. He basically it grabs you by the collars of your jacket or your shirt. You don't have your jacket on it, do you?
No, I don't have a jacket on.
All right. So you still have your leggings.
It's shirt and vest, but they're unbuttoned because I didn't button them up.
All right. So it's grabbed you by your vest, and it just sinks its claws. You can feel it scrape your skin, and it's trying to pull you close to bite your face. It doesn't quite get there, but it is your turn.
Since he's so close and struggling, it's going to take me a little bit to get my guns where they need to be. I'm going to defensively shield myself with my offhand and basically, try to put the butt of my pistol where his mouth is to keep him from biting me while aiming
Bringing the
with
gun
my
away.
other one up, trying to get it pointed at his head.
I like it. Okay. Porter gets a joker. Is that a 9?
Yes.
No, 6. 6 of hearts.
Oh, yep.
And I get a jack. So I'm going to go first unless you want to jump in.
I'm going first.
All right.
Does this give me a +2 to hit?
+2 to hit and damage.
This is the perfect time for
And
this.
you got the aim bonus.
That's right. I'm going to need it.
So right now your modifier to hit his head is 0. Oh, -1, I'm sorry. So yeah, so you're netting a -1.
Let's do this.
Does he get a 4?
4 and a 2.
So that's a 3. You could spend a red and then
What does a red
D6
chip
to-
do? It
Red
adds D6?
will give you a D6, but I also get to draw another chip.
Red's been spent. So that's 6.
That is a hit.
Well, it's 2d6 +2, so it's +8 damage.
+8 damage. Nice.
And that explodes.
Oof.
Yes, 17 damage to that.
All right. How would you like to take this thing out?
I am going to be shakily aiming, and I'm going to make it a nice, clean shot, just like I was shooting at a bottle.
Okay. All right. Boom. And it goes in like just you're struggling with them. You got the grip or the grip right in his mouth, and all of a sudden the top part of his skull just kind of shatters like a bottle, and then the grip he has on you and on the gun just kind of sink down, and he crumples to the ground.
And now I'm staring at the gun. And
Nice work.
that wasn't you?
Nope. Sling the gun.
I'm going to stare at the gun for a little while there.
Gotta go.
Go. We have to go. Go.
Right. Running out.
Grab the shotgun off the ground. I'll forget to reload it and shove it in the... I have the shotgun thong. Throw it in the thong.
Slinging a shotgun.
Yep.
Okay. As you run out of the hostel, you see the guy who was in the hostel with you, who left. Looks like he got hit by, must have gotten ambushed by a townsfolk or two on the porch, and they are currently. There's 2 of them there. They currently have him pinned down, and they are dining upon him. And he does not appear to be struggling at this point. But they also don't appear to be paying attention to you either. Both of them get to make me a notice roll. And this is hearing based, so you're -2 on this one, Joshua.
All right, well, that 10 then becomes an 8.
1. All right.
I'm freaking out.
Joshua, you hear the screams still in the baby. And you can hear some accompanying noises as well with that.
And that's across the street.
That's across the street.
Okay.
And you can then also hear some shouts. It sounds like Horace, the guy who manages the livery. It sounds like you can hear him yelling for assistance as well. But you are free to go ahead and do whatever the heck you guys want to do.
So I'm going to look at you, and with my pistol, And then I'm going to take careful aim at one of the, I don't know, what do we want to call these things? They're feasting on the guest.
What was the town there? They're from Marshall?
Yeah, that's
Marshalites?
Yeah, Marshalites.
We'll call them Marshalites.
Okay.
So I will take aim at one of the Marshalites and kind of glance over at Porter like he should do the same at the other one.
I'm kind of holding it really awkwardly as I'm aiming here.
I guess I would be doing this with one gun, not two, and then be like, pull the trigger.
All right. And they just, you didn't have to roll damage at that point. You're able to just boom, boom, and they just kind of stop right where they are.
Can I make a quick notice check at the gentleman they were eating on?
Yes.
Okay. Before you do that, is there a barrel nearby? Just a...
Oh, it's like a regular barrel that you made. Yeah, like a rain barrel? Yeah.
I am losing my lunch again.
Okay. All right.
4. Is he breathing? Does he look like he's alive?
He does not look like he's alive. He looks
Another shot in his head.
All right. While you're losing your lunch, Porter, make me a vigor check.
4.
Okay.
I just killed 3 people in the span of less than a minute at close range. I'm not doing too well right now.
We need to get to the horses.
Right, horses.
Get to the horses. And I'll, point you in the direction of the livery and slap you on the back.
Yeah, I fall forward. I don't fall all the way.
Well, I know, but
I stumble.
Point you towards the livery. And as he's going towards the livery, I head across the street to the sound of the baby.
All right. So we're splitting up a little bit, huh?
Oh, boy.
Love it.
You remember what's on the horse?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I do now.
4 for Porter, 5 for Joshua, 8 for me. All right. So Porter, you're running down the street this way towards the livery.
Mm-hmm.
You get about halfway there, and you can hear Horace. You can hear sounds of struggle, and he's like, "Come on, hey, stop!" And then you hear him go, "Yeah, why aren't you dying?" No, don't let him get to the horses. Fred, where are you going? It's ready, and you're running across the street.
Yeah, towards the sound of the crying baby.
And it's kind of up this way in between, right in the alleyway of the clothing store and where there's some construction going on there.
Yep.
Yeah, and you can kind of hear the noises from the Marshalites, and she's screaming, and then it sounds like she stumbles, and you can hear her fall down. No, stay away, get back. Then you hear her make a panic scream as you can kind of see, because now it's a little bit dimmer in here, but one of the Marshalites has grabbed the whatever it is that she's holding.
Okay.
Which is probably her child.
Do you want me to go?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
So do I get to the livery? I know it's further down.
Right.
So.
You're about halfway across the street.
Okay. So I'll shakily put in 2 more bullets to top off.
And you get a jack, 6 clubs, and a 2 of spades. So Porter, you're first. So you're running up there. Horace is right there, and you can see him. Looks like he's got a Marshallite pinned up against the side of the livery, and he's got a pitchfork embedded deep into the guy's shoulder, and he's got him braced against the wall, and he's pushing it in and pushing it back in. It's not coming off, but he's keeping it at bay. But you can see another one coming at him from the side, and he's got kind of a panicked look, and he gives it a quick glance, but then he looks towards the open livery doors as well.
It doesn't look like I have time to aim on Horace, does it? The pace the zombie is going, does it look like he's going to get to him?
Zombie? What are you talking about?
Or, sorry,
Marshallite.
The Marshallite is going.
It will probably get to him on the next action. So you could theoretically aim, and if you beat their action on the next round.
I wouldn't make that judgment. I would fire in panic to try and stop him. There's no aiming involved this time.
All right.
Fire at the one that's approaching him. A 1.
1?
Not a fail 1, just a 1.
All right. Shot goes off. Zings. You may have gotten his attention.
6 clubs.
All right. You take a few more steps closer, and you can definitely see the Marshallite is grabbing at this woman's baby.
Pull and aim both guns at the Marshallite.
All right.
This round. Ma'am, might I be of assistance?
One of us is panicking horribly. The other one's making quips.
Okay.
So you don't know is Joshua at this point is giddy with excitement because This might be the time that the Wild West finally chews him up and doesn't spit him back out. He wondered if running with you was going to get him killed.
It might.
You see the woman and the Marshallite are struggling. The Marshallite kind of gives like this sickly sounding grunt and is able to yank the baby away and kind of turns its back. The momentum kind of turns its back to the woman, but he's got it, and then looks like he's holding the screaming little infant, and his jaws can open up, and he's getting ready to chomp. 4 hearts for Porter. 10 spades, not bad. 7 diamonds. All right, so you've got the drop on him there, Joshua.
Both guns, aimed at his head.
-2, -4. All right.
-2.
It's a 3. You can do a reroll or you can add.
And the D6 will be... Total roll on that is going to be a 9.
But -2.
-2, sorry. 7.
So it's just a hit.
The second shot.
Is that -4? Not shooting die 1, so that's good. So that's a miss.
I didn't shoot the kid.
Nope, you didn't shoot the kid.
That was a real possibility.
Damage plus...
Damage plus 4. This is plus 7?
Okay, 7.
All right.
So 7, 8, and 4 is 12 to the head.
12 to the head. How would you like to take this creature out?
2 shots. First one's going to not hit the head, but kind of just bury itself into the body, and it doesn't even notice. And then the next one will hit it just above the jaw, up through the cheek, and go out the top of the head, and cause it to go slack. As it falls, the infant lands on its chest.
The woman just kind of sees this happening, and she just looks up at you briefly, and then runs and grabs her baby. What's going on?
I'll just tip my hat, ma'am. Best get to safety and head back the way I came.
All right. And I will absolutely let you draw a check for the dramatic rescue there. I beat you, Porter.
Absolutely.
So the creature gets to Horace. It comes at him, claws at him a little bit, but it messes up. Let's see. Can Horace hang on to what he's doing? Horace absolutely hangs onto the pitchfork and keeps the one pin, but he's got the other one kind of stuck on him right there. But neither one of them are able to do anything effective to him, and it is your turn.
Step closer,
Okay.
and just start forward and pull the trigger again. Same exact roll. Got a 1.
All right. So it just buries itself just right above his head. So they're hanging on Horace, and and you just missed. But you get a queen on your next one, so that's pretty good. 8 for you there, or Joshua. And 8 of hearts, but your 8 of diamonds beats my 8 of hearts. So, but Porter, you're first.
At this point, Porter's just shooting madly at the zombie, not really thinking about it. So,
Zombie?
Marshallite, I know.
What are you talking about?
The problem was I needed to clarify what a Marshallite was in my notes. And I wrote zombie, and now I can't get it out of my head.
Are you aiming for the head again?
No, I'm not aiming for that for any of these. I'm just trying to shoot him.
Just trying to shoot him. Perfect.
Oh yeah, you should aim for the head.
Got a 7.
7 will hit.
7 damage.
7 damage. Yep, just kind of jostles him a little bit in the shoulder. But it may have gotten his attention. Let's see. It absolutely did not get his attention. He's going to attack Horace. Oop.
That's not good.
That's not good for Horace. It kind of recovers from the jostling that you gave it when you shot it, but it digs its claws kind of into Horace, and he's just got on like his leather apron kind of thing, so he's shirtless except for this little apron, and so it kind of sinks into his flesh a little bit, and you can hear him yell, but he doesn't seem too unfazed by it. Does he hang on and keep that one pinned? He does not. So the other one kind of like pushes it free, and he looks back and he sees you there with the gun. He looks at you, kind of panics, goes, "They won't die. Why? How come they're not dying? I stabbed him in the shoulder." And then making a notice roll. All right. Good card. 9. So the livery's here, and you're kind of you're almost like at the mouth of this alleyway here, and there's construction going on there. You look Down the street, though, and there's a little bit of dim light from they have
down here?
Yes, they have a couple street lamps, and there's still chaos kind of around there, and it's almost in like a cinematic way. You can kind of see people running, and there's smoke and stuff, and then it looks like maybe there's a fire starting in that building, and then in the glow of that, you see this shape kind of come walking, and it looks like it's looking at you. And so you kind of glance, it catches your eye, and you take a glance after you have your exchange with Horace, and you see this form walking at you, and you realize that's the dress we just bought for her. And it's Annabelle, and as she's approaching you, you can see she's unwrapping her headscarf, and she gets it off, and she kind of has it in one hand, and you can see, just in the light, you can see she's no hair, but she's got like fragments of skin flaps just kind of hanging down, and there's almost, you'd swear, maybe it's the flicker of the light, you're not sure, but there's like things moving on the top of her head, and you can look at her, and it looks like she's mouthing something at you, and you can almost swear that you hear her say,
"You didn't eat my sandwich."
And she's coming towards you.
Well, it just goes to show there's no such thing as a free lunch. Looks like Porter is going to find out what's on Annabelle's mind. And you will too in the next issue, Annabelle Revealed. The part of Joshua Young is played by Brent Rich. Porter Holt is played by Brad Smith. And your intrepid Marshal is played by Chris Hussey. Deadlands and Savage Worlds are the property of Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Learn more about their great games at their website, peginc.com. And of course, thanks always to our friends at Fear the Boot. Support their Patreon at patreon.com/feartheboot. Intro music provided by Zitron Sound. Contact information for your Marshal and information about other music in this issue can be found in the notes on our website, ap.feartheboot.com. If you enjoy these issues, please consider dispensing a lovely 5-star review on wherever you do listen from. It's kindly appreciated. I'm Ernest Wick for the Tombstone Epitaph. And remember, there are some people so addicted to exaggeration that they can't tell the truth without lying.